Congressman Darrell Issa, who we have spoken to on many occasions about this Fast and Furious program as well, he warned the ATF, do not retaliate against this agent who we just spoke with. He also just returned from Mexico, where he met with government officials there to see what he could learn about this program on the other side of the border. Good to have you with us once again, Congressman. Your thoughts on what you just heard from Mr. Chapelou?
Well, thank you for covering this. And Vince, like many agents, are part of a chilling effect of, can they stop people from leaking, from telling, from posting a website? They may have done Vince a favor, because now he's very free to promote and push more openness and transparency by the very agents who want to come forward. You know, Martha, I haven't had a single agent at any level in ATF, including all the way up to the acting director, Melson, who didn't want to talk to us. This really is not a story about the ATF where they seem to understand that this was wrong. It seems to be a story about justice and the cover-up of who really authorized this program, who actually thought it was a good idea. Because we've found very few agents that even a little bit called it a good idea. And you mentioned my trip to Mexico. In Mexico, we discovered that the ATF agents, the U.S. ATF agents, were completely in the dark. There was even a cover-up that prevented them, when they found a Fast and Furious weapon, from finding out where it was sold, and they disguised that. So when you hear that the Mexican officials were involved, nothing could be further from the truth. Even the U.S. agents were never told. Very
interesting. So one development in all of this is that Ken Melson, the head of ATF, will now testify about this, because I know you haven't gotten anywhere with Attorney General Eric Holder, even though you pressed him vociferously on this issue. So what do you expect to get in this hearing in front of the Senate by Ken Melson?
Well, the hearing, the actual coming forward is something we arranged back on finalized on the 20th. He is coming before our committee for an interview, an on-the-record interview, and the Senate, Senator Grassley will be there, and hopefully Senator Leahy will send staff also. One of the challenges has been, acting Director Melson has not refused to come forward. He's been limited by Justice wanting to make sure that Justice lawyers were in there and Justice lawyers were involved in these interviews. The normal protocol is you come in with your own attorney. In this case, Melson is not the target. We understand he was involved, he was read in, but it's very clear that U.S. attorneys and people at Justice had to make this program happen, had to bring the other assets to bear. And up until now, they just want to throw the ATF under the bus, when what we're finding is ATF agents were stopped from stopping the program, stopped from reporting it, stopped from even letting Congress know, until Dotson and a few other brave individuals came forward.
So what do you expect to hear from Ken Melson in terms of who authorized the program? Because that's been your bottom line in tracing this to justice and figuring out who signed off on it.
I think this is the first opportunity we're going to have where we have somebody who clearly knows who authorized it, who coordinated, who made it happen, and can name names. And whether it's Lanny Breuer at Justice or a number of others, I think he's going to be a treasure trove. More importantly, we'll finally ask the hard question, which is, can you think of any conceivable reason that Attorney General Holder, his claim that he wasn't read into this program, didn't know about it till he saw it in the news a week before he was before Congress. Can you think of any basis under which he didn't know or shouldn't have known?
All right, we'll be watching all this very closely to find out what you learn in that testimony. Darrell Issa, Congressman, thank you very much. Good to have you here, and our thanks.